Good evening, students. Let us revise some of the important geometrical terms in your chapter. Okay. So, first one is point. Point is nothing but a small dot which is used to show an exact location or position of something. Line. Line is a straight path where it is never ending. So, it is denoted using arrow marks on both sides. It can start from anywhere. It can end anywhere. It can go to anywhere. Then line segment. It starts at a fixed point. It ends at a fixed point. Starting point and ending point will be there. That is called line segment. Ray. Starting point only will be there and it can extend endlessly anywhere from one point. Then plane. All this point, line segment, these all things lies on a plane surface. Plane surface is a nothing but a flat surface. Okay. Then next, angle. When two rays or two lines meet at a point, a small turn is formed. The amount of turn required to make these two lines together is called angle. Then C, right angle. Right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle. So here, when a straight line, and that means when a vertical line and when an horizontal line meet at a point where a capital L shape formed, here the angle will be 90 degrees. This angle we call it as right angle. And then next, acute angle means angle will be formed less than 90 degrees. So it will be less than 90 degrees. That angle we call it as acute angle. Obtuse angle is more than 90 degrees. That is called obtuse angle. Parallel lines. Two lines, they can never meet distance apart with the same equal distance. So here they can never meet. Example or railway track. Then intersecting lines. Two lines can meet at only one point. That is, those two lines we call them as intersecting lines. Parallel lines symbol is, this is the symbol of parallel lines. Right. Then coming to the perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines means where when two lines meet, a right angle will be formed. That means 90 degrees angle will be formed, or a capital L shaped formed. Those lines we call them as perpendicular lines. Polygons. Polygons are the figures. Polygons are the shapes where formed using more than two line segments. So with two line segments, we can't form any of the shape. If we use more than two line segments, that means three line segments if we use, we can form a triangle. Triangle is a one type of polygon. In triangle, we have three types. Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all three sides are equal. Length of three sides are equal. Scalene triangle. Three sides will be different. If this is 3 centimeters, if this is 4 centimeters, this will be 5. 3, 4, 5 or 5, 6, 7. However, 3 will be different, that is called scalene. Then if two are similar, if two sides are equal, one side is different, that is isosceles. Quadrilateral. Any of the shape formed using four line segments. Four line segments if we use to form a shape, that is called a quadrilateral. Then parallelogram. Four lines, it is also a quadrilateral where four lines will be there and that two opposite sides will be equal. But most importantly, the angle will not be equal to 90 degrees. If a parallelogram where opposite sides are equal and all the angles are 90 degrees, then it is called a rectangle. And in rhombus, all four sides are equal. All four sides length will be equal. but angles will not be 90 degrees. Angles will be different. Then we call it as a rhombus. In square also all four sides are equal, but all angles are 90 degrees. That we call as a square. Open shapes. Any of the shape where starting point and ending point will not meet. That shapes we call them as open shapes. Where here if I start and again the shape comes and end here only. That means starting point and ending point will be the same. That shapes are closed shapes. Circle is a simple closed curve. It is closed, simple and one curved line. This is circle. Circle will be having a center. And what is diameter? A line, if this is the center, a line passes through the center. A card passes through the center is called a diameter. And then if it is a circle and if it is a center, from center if we draw a line to any point anywhere on the circle, that is called radius. On a circle, if you take 2 points, any 2 points, and you join them using a straight line, that is called chord. And the boundary of a circle is called circumference. The boundary of rectangle or square we call them as perimeter, but in circle we call it as a circumference. Then we know what are solids. A thing which occupies some space is called a solid. In solids we know cube. In cube all are square shaped faces. So how many faces are there in a cube? 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. What is a vertex? Vertex means a corner. What is a edge? Edge means if two faces meet at a line, this face and other face, two faces meet at a line, that line we call it as edge. Flat face. If the face is like flat, if it is not curved, it is flat. That is called a flat face. Curved faces means for a cylinder or for this pen. This is a curved as it is rotating. It can't stand like this. It will rotate. But this is a plain surface. This is a plain face. It won't rotate. So this is flat face and this is curved face. Right? Then, so here if you see a cuboid, all rectangular faces will be there. 6 faces will be there. 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. In a cylinder, 2 circular faces. If you think this as a cylinder, this is one circular face and this will be one circular face where there are flat faces and one will be the curved face. Then if you see a cone, so here 2 edges will be there and here one edge, one flat face, one curved face, one vertex. And in a sphere, we know it is only one curved face. No corners, no edges. In a pyramid, pyramid is a shape. In we have different kinds of pyramids where base will be different. If you take a base as square, all 4 sides you will be having triangles. That we call it as a pyramid. So these are the terms related to the geometry. Point, line, line segment, ray, plane, angle, right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle, parallel lines, intersecting lines, perpendicular lines, polygons, triangle, equilateral triangle, scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, quadrilateral, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square, open shapes, closed shapes, circle, diameter, radius, chord, circumference, solids, cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere, pyramid, vertex, edge, flat face, curved face. Thank you.